Welcome back to my channel. I've been a little bit busy with this guy. Hello, babe. Hello. Yeah. As you can tell, I've been a little bit busy. This baby of ours is 10 weeks, 11 weeks. Oh, I can't keep up. It's very hectic with 3. But what I wanted to do is get on here and quickly do a bit of an update, because this last week we achieved one of our biggest personal financial goals, and it was quite trivial really, because it happened and I felt really an interesting feeling that I didn't really want to share with anybody, and it kind of made me a little bit sad, because when I started this page and this YouTube, I wanted to be able to inspire and create an environment where we can celebrate each other's financial gains without feeling ashamed or embarrassed about it. And I kind of didn't, what my initial feeling was that I didn't really want to share this because I didn't want anyone to feel bad, and that is exactly the mindset that we need to get ourselves out of. So I thought I'd just bite the bullet and make this quick video and share how we kind of did it over the time. So the goal was basically to replenish what I would have earned after tax and daycare from my full-time job. So I left my full-time job 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, and I was already investing in the stock market, but my dividends weren't very high. So what happened was, when I left work, we made that goal to kind of get to the point where we would make up that amount, which was going to be about 10,000. So then the goal was set that we would work towards getting dividends of $10,000 paid each year, which is a passive income stream from owning Australian shares. So a few things that we did, and that's what I kind of wanted to share, a few things that we did along the way to hopefully inspire you guys to do the same and maybe make some changes in your life. So the big thing I did was work on myself. I did a lot of work on how I felt about money, how I received money, how I accepted money, how I let money go, and pretty much allowed the flow of money. So that was a really big shift for me, being able to let it in and also let it go without having negative feelings towards that. The next thing we did was we really lived a frugal lifestyle, and I know that a lot of people are probably a little bit like, being frugal is just so gross. And I can totally relate to that, because when I started off, I thought that being frugal was like, I didn't grow up in a rich family, so I kind of felt a bit like, just being so stingy and scabby, and I had a lot of negative feelings towards being frugal. So along with the self-work and changing our lifestyle, I came to realize that being frugal is not actually about being cheap. It's about being very very conscious and intentional with how you spend your money, because it's not as if we didn't have the money and you are the same. You do have the money. It's just about how you decide to spend it. So we made a conscious decision to spend our money very little on our living expenses, but we still enjoyed life, and the rest of the money would be invested. Now, the third thing, and this is probably the most important when you're starting to invest, and that I will always go on about when it comes to sharing my journey, is that you must do your research, and it's really important to go out of your way and take the time. And I probably would say for the first 3 years of investing, that's all I did is research, and now I can do a quick assessment, I guess, and know what sites and stuff are trustworthy. What's that, Kylie? So the other thing that we did, and this was kind of where my journey started, was that I started following a lady, and I'll tag her below, because she kind of got me going, and her name is Sugar Mama, and she did it's a challenge called the $1,000 Project, and basically what it is earning or creating parcels of $1,000 to put towards investing. So initially, I'm pleased to say, and I feel very proud of myself, and I hope that you can celebrate with me, but Initially it was just that $100 and $200 there, and it was just, you know, one step forward and two step back. Then I was, you know, going back to work and leaving work and trying to juggle and find the best kind of avenues to keep that $1,000 going. So she does have a book out. I will link that below as well. But I'm always about borrowing. So if you know someone who's got it, please borrow it first before purchasing. Although I did purchase it, and I do go back to it because it is quite good to reaffirm what you're doing. But I'm pleased to say that now, you know, we do invest in larger parcels than 1,000, and it's quite an achievement, because initially, you know, when you're allowing that flow of money, you kind of have, you know, it might just be that you can only save 100, and then you know, life happens and you need to take out 50, or it's kind of like back and forth. So yeah, keep going. I would love to hear about your own money journey, and I'd love to celebrate with you guys as well. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be making videos every week and just rambling really. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.